What is up, YouTube? I'm Lawbird 2008, back with another video. And as you can see, we're back in ERLC, and I'm here to cover the new summer update, both part 1 and part 2. Both of these will be in timestamps in the description and in the video itself. So if you want to check out a specific part, you can just go straight there. But yeah, if you do enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and comment, hit the notification bell. And let's get straight into it, shall we? So as you can see, we are already in Springfield. So the first things we're going to cover are some of the new vehicles and with some of the new buildings and jobs as well. So starting off with the vehicles first. So we actually have a new Overland Apache SFP. So as you can see, this thing is an SUV. It looks pretty cool and stuff. Unfortunately, I can't review it at the moment since I am broke. So we'll just have to make do with what I can make out. Personally, I prefer the BMW in the game, but overall it looks quite cool, I guess. It's got all these cool lights and it has all these wheels. Good colors as well, I guess. Anyways, let's just get back to Springfield for a moment so that we can check out some new jobs. Making a left turn here, and as you can see, we have arrived in the job area. So let's see what we have here. We have two new buildings and a theater here. So these two are eateries while one is a theater. So let's take a look. Kicking these off with the theater. As you can see, we have a pretty nice theater. We got two robbable cash registers and several food pantry areas, some popcorn and some coffee machine, I guess. I don't know. This way you can start your job. This thing requires 0 job points, so I guess that's cool. Theater 1 allows you to enter in, and as you can see, we have a huge screen over here that just showcases Earth. Several seats around here, and we also have this projector here. It's pretty much the same layout for Theater 2. We actually have the same thing, really. You just got seats, blue screen, projector. Yeah, it's just same stuff. Personally, I would have chosen the ability to serve food to patrons who wants to enter the theaters, watch a movie, and if they want to have some popcorn along with it, they could just, as the staff, grab some popcorn and give it to the customers. But yeah, this is what we got. It was a missed opportunity, but never mind. Also would have preferred this screen to be green screen instead, or at least show some PRC ads. Like just having a picture of an Earth down here is probably going to look quite boring to say the least. Then moving on to the recent Spring Bakery. So as you can see right here, we have quite a few cool looking stuff. We got a robbable cash register, a door that leads directly to Rick and John's for some reason. I guess these two companies are affiliated with each other. A bakery job. We have several fruits right here, including a pie, muffin, donut, cake, some more donuts, and a cookie. Pretty cool, I guess. We got the bakery job here. And I suppose this section is specifically for Rick and John's because there's pizza and burgers here. Like, why would you have a conjoined kitchen though? Like, why would you have a conjoined kitchen? Why would you join two kitchens together? You only have two ovens, so I assume that's how both companies cook their food, I guess. Bake their donuts, not bake their donuts, but bake their cakes and cookies, as well as their pizzas. I don't know, but anyways, this job here is also startable, so you got this cool apron shirt with black pants, I guess. And over here you can actually grab the food itself. So let's see what we have here. We got a cookie, muffin, brownie, and cake. I mean, cup. So I guess we just put one over here and it'll... Wait, hold on. What am I even saying at this point? Oh, well, whatever. Anyways, let's check out these foods, shall we? So cookie. Looks like a very generic cookie. Looks more like cookie though if you ask me. Muffin. I like the texturing of this. It has all the compression that you would get from a realistic cupcake, so I guess I like that. Brownie is a bit of a disappointment since it looks like a huge slab of dirt with nuts inside of them. Cup looks like cup. That's the best I could say. So, yeah, moving on to Rick and John's here, we actually have two rollable cash registers. We also have these foods right here. I don't want to go to quit another job again, so I'm just gonna showcase them here already. So we have a full size pizza as well as a single slice pizza over here. It looks a bit undercooked if you ask me, but never mind. It's only got several slices of pepperoni though. Would have preferred to add more there. Burgers, we have a chicken sandwich and a burger. So the chicken sandwich, we have a piece of clay and two more lighter shades of clay in to make the chicken sandwich. Why? We also have this burger right here. Could use a piece of lettuce if you ask me. Buns look a bit overbaked, I guess, but never mind. So that pretty much covers the new jobs in this new part one of the update. As you can see over here, we also have a new fire station. So let's check it out, shall we? Spawning in into the new station 2, as you can see, we're already in the garage area where the lockers are. So let's take a quick tour before I show you the new uniforms. Starting out from the left side, you can see we have a pretty large garage area. So entering in here, you got your lockers, you got two garage doors, as well as the entrance to the office area. Then you also have this non-seatable bench. Over here is the reception area, the public assistant. You also have your leaderboard here, where you can see who is the sweatiest person in ERLC so far. The seat here is seatable. And going through this door, you can see that's our public assistant's entrance. You got a little talk hole here, two chairs, a logo, and a blue screen TV. Moving on upstairs here, you got pretty much the reused stuff from Station 1 back in 2022's summer update, where they revamped Station 1. So as you can see, it is pretty much the same stuff. You got the kitchen, same couches with the same table, drawers, cabinets, and TV. The meeting room is now open at least in the room. It's now like a separate section by itself. Bunks are pretty much the same. They just seem to be flipped from the Station 1 version of the bunks. And the seats here in the meeting room, put the quotation marks there, they are seatable. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, back to the lockers. Let's check out some of these new uniforms, shall we? So as you can see, we are currently wearing the new turnout uniform. I kind of like it. You got all these black paddings around the knee and elbow area. Pretty cool. You got the red and white stripes, and contrary to the original, is it lime or white? Hold on, let me just put a picture up here right now so that you can compare it for yourself. It also seems to be a darker shade of brown compared to the previous one. So yeah, it looks pretty cool, I guess. The following few uniforms are pretty much the same uniforms, just with different name tags and logos. But as you can see, we have a new RCFR logo right here, as well as the Firefighter one. Yeah, this is the station uniform, I suppose, or just the regular casual uniforms. So the short sleeve, you got the belt, the long pants, and a pretty generic uh, shirt, I guess. Paramedic uniform is pretty much the same thing. It's just that you swapped out the logo for a traditional EMT or slash EMS logo. and the name tag has been changed from firefighter to paramedic. Other than that, there isn't any real changes to this. Same can be said for the Class C EMT uniform, except it's pretty much the same one as the previous one, just with the name tag swap. The firefighter and EMT ones, they are showcasing the not RS, RCFR logos instead, and they actually included the FF in front of the EMT. FF standing for firefighter, in case you didn't know. Anyways, there's also this exit right here where you can actually see Joe's repair and body shop, but we'll be covering that later. We also got this fuel tank area so you can refill trucks. And moving on to vehicle spawnage area, we actually got 3 new vehicles. Now I'm just going to summarize what we have right here. So the previous video was a 1 hour long video and I don't think you guys want to watch that. So let's just show you the vehicles from the spawn point, even though I already have it here. Starting off with the mobile command center, this thing actually has an interior. I'll let you check it out yourself. I'm not going to spoil anything too big for you guys, but it pretty much looks like a generic traditional American fire truck, just with a lot more storage areas and stuff. This is your heavy tanker, and it has all of these supply discharge, supply intake, and attack line areas for you to put your hoses into. So that in case of a fire, you can just deploy them and start putting out the fires, I guess. This thing is also a tanker, and this tank has 6 wheels in comparison to the regular tanker, which has 4 wheels. You can see it also has a more circle or slash cylindrical tank instead of the boxy uh, tank in the tanker, the original one, the rookie version. Overall, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. Then you also have the new medical bus. The medical bus, you can see I have not enough money for this. But anyways, you can see it has a full-on interior with a seatable bed. And it also got 3 ventilation roofs on top, the ventilation points on top. This back entrance is also enterable. So yeah, there you go. And last but not least, we have Joe's Repair and Body Shops. So this is an inclusion to the, um, I guess you already know what I'm talking about. So entering in here, you can see we already have a clear open view of the office area. As you can see, we have a monitor, a keyboard, and mouse over here with a seatable seat, I think. Yeah, seatable. No, it's not seatable, dang. And we also have these uh, drawer areas. There's a safe here. I'll show you what it does later. And over here, this where you can repair your cars. It is very brightly lit, and I like that. Really helps you to navigate in the dark. And finally, let's take a look at some of the new stuff in the police. Well, not really new, but we actually got a whole chunk of new in the with the part 1 of the summer update. So let's start with the locker area. You have 3 ammo refill points. This one has a G36 with 3 of its magazines. We have an ammo box and a taser with its cartridges. And we pretty much just have the same table over there as well. Lockers seems to be have been no change to it. We have a 6 SAR over here, Glocks, tasers, G36. We have the M4A1s and the Firearm FP6s. Leaderboards over here, and we also have these lockers over here that has the uniforms. Most of these lockers are pretty much the same. The only two that are different is these two, that has the SWAT and detective uniforms respectively. Speaking of uniforms, let me showcase to you some of the new uniforms, shall we? Let's kick things off with the Class A uniform. So you have a tie, you have a body cam, radio, badge, belt with these med kits and magazine pouches, And we also have a bigger radio at the back. It's long sleeve, and you have these logos right here. Pretty cool. Class B is pretty much the same layout. It's just that it removes the tie and it shifts the body cam to the front instead. Not much change here. So yeah, it's pretty boring to say the least. Not exactly boring, but you get what I mean. Pretty basic. And finally, we have the Class C uniform. It's pretty much the same thing as Class B, pretty basic layout as well. It just removes the short sleeve, not short sleeve, a part of the sleeve and makes it a short sleeve instead. So it kind of looks quite meh to say the least. Anyways, let's get back into the tour. We have a gym facility right here, first introduced in the Station 1 back in the 2022 summer update. You can see we have three treadmills, a TV slash picture frame over here. We have some dumbbells and a workbench area. I don't know what that is called, unfortunately. Moving on to the main police station areas. So we have a supervisor office. Looks pretty generic for an office. Lobby area where you gain access to your public assistance. We have two office seats and huge drawers at the back. Office 1 is pretty much the same layout as supervisor 1. The front desk is where you can get a better view of what you're getting inside. So we have several drawers in here and this door leads outside. This is the meeting room. You can see we have two picture frames up here, as well as this, what I don't know if that's called a podium or something. But we have a lot of chairs over here. We have also quite a few tables. This window is pretty transparent. I don't know why you want the public to know what your next plan is, especially since you guys have pretty confidential stuff to keep. This is the dispatch area. You have several computers over here with a mouse and keyboard. This way you can access your body cams. The interrogation room. So this one is pretty basic layout, but you also have these transparent windows. So you're pretty much giving robbers an opportunity to break their buddies out. But anyways, this might look like a TV, but it is not. I'll show you on the other side. But we have a chair here and a chair here. One for this criminal and one for the officer interrogating him. We also have the viewing room, and as you can see, this is the one-way window. So yeah, pretty cool. The computer room has no computers at all. This seems to be just a office area for regular cops who aren't actually cops. I mean officers. Office 2 and Office 1 are pretty much the same thing, and they lead directly back to the locker room, as you can see right here. This way you can spawn your vehicles, and outside is where you can have all the public people park their cars here. I guess that's what it is for. This part is very open, and I do not know why. You're pretty much giving uh, people the opportunity to steal vehicles. Before we finish off part 1, let's take a look at the bank job for a quick moment, because we actually have a new vehicle in the bank job. So we're currently in Springfield, so let's do a quick transition back to River City and to the bank itself. Transitioning in 3, 2, 1. So welcome to the bank job, and as you can see, we have a vehicle spawn behind me. So let's take a look. So as you can see at the top left, you have a Falcon Scavenger Security. So this is $1,500, and it's pretty much the same Falcon Scavenger you will see in the police teams as well as civilian teams. So there's not much to review over here other than the fact that it's cool new markings, which I pretty much like. But it's kind of if you ask me. But hey, it's still a vehicle, all right. So that pretty much wraps up part 1 of the summer update. Now we shall head back to the River City so that we can cover up some new uh, updates in part 2 of the summer update. What am I even saying? So in part 2, we actually have a new UI system for the DMV. So it's pretty much the same stuff you would see prior to this new UI system, except that now you can actually change the stuff on your driver's license, the background image of the driver's license, basically. And the UI is just pretty much changed, but there is no difference in the how you access it and any sort of weird changes to it, basically. You also have this new punching animation. It looks very weak, and the feature itself is quite bad. You just basically press Q so that you can start punching people. Personally, I would have preferred to press Q and use my left mouse button to click so that I can punch people. That way, it can make the fight a bit more engaging. But I guess this works too. Animation-wise, the arm could extend out a bit more such that it becomes straight, and the head could be facing forward rather than to the side. Doing a quick transition to the tool store, as you can see, we have a remade tool store, RIP to the old one. So we have these lumber sales here. We have a drop-off area, an exit, and all these amazing cool items you can get here. Now the cool thing here is that you can actually shop for tools. So we have all these stuff here. Okay, well, maybe not buying the tools is a new thing. It's always been there. We have two robbable cash registers now. And as you can see, we have a new drone you can get. So let's just do a quick showcase of the drone real quick, shall we? So, equipping the drone right here immediately puts you into perspective of the drone itself. So basic controls. Press space to go up, left shift to go down, W to go in front, A to move left, D to go right, and S to go back. Q to rotate to the left, and E to rotate to the right. You have the signal area. The further you go away from where your avatar is, the worse the signal. And your battery life is also going to be present here. Hey, yo, is that Bigfoot? Holy guacamole. We found Bigfoot. We found Bigfoot, guys. Oh my god. Why is Bigfoot doing here? Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's Bigfoot right there. That is live camera footage of Bigfoot. I don't know why Bigfoot is here, but never mind. So yeah, it pretty much works as the free cam of the public servers, like Green Lamborghini said in this video. As you can see, the signal's getting unstable right now. So anyways, as you can see right here, we have this eye thingy. So just press this and you can access thermal imaging or night vision. And pressing this button right here will teleport the drone back to you. The small issue I have with this drone is the fact that um, this happens. It lands directly onto your avatar's head, and I seriously have a problem with that. But onto the stuff itself, you have four stationary rotating blades, not blades, propellers, and we have four lights, and we also have a pretty sick looking top cover. The drones is quite bulky compared to how you would see it in real life, but I guess it is cool, I guess. Drones are cool and all, and well, I like that. Alright, now before we head back to Springfield to showcase the new mines, let's quickly head back to the gun store so that we can get a Remington 817. No, there's no new thing in the gun system, but I got something to show you. Remember those safes in the Joe's Repair and Body Shop? I guess you can already tell what we're going to do there. So let's just do a quick transition so that we can just quicken these up. I don't want this to be another 1 hour video. Alright people, so the transition was successful. Let's pull out a Remington 870 and let us get shooting. Well, not shooting something. You see this safe right here? Well, basically just a new safe robbing system. So basically all you need is some melee weapon or a gun, and you can just break open these safes. Let me show you. Bada bing, bada boom. You have received money in these safes. So I guess it's pretty cool and all. Oh yeah, there's also another safe right here. Let's rob it, shall we? Just do a quick reload right here. And as you can see, we earned quite a lot from that one robbery alone, which I find pretty cool. So yeah, but now let's say you have to get away from these cops after you rob those safes. Well, don't worry. Up right ahead is Rocky Mountains in the High Rock Park. So let me show you the new cave system where you can hide out in case, well, cops are chasing you for robbery and 3 counts of murder. So this is the criminal hideout. You run through here, and you have this door right here. So entering through this door, you have this whole cave system. I assume that this is already in the previous update, but yeah, this does blah blah. So we just exited, and as you can see, we also have another tunnel there. So let's just quickly run there so that we can quickly escape these non-existent cops. So you've been running for quite a while now. I need to quickly get away, but you don't have enough time. You're running out of stamina. Don't worry, see this pickaxe? Grab it. So we have a new minecart. So if you need to make a quick escape, just take this minecart, press W, and you can just quickly drive your way out of this sticky situation. So it's pretty brightly lit right now, but let me show you something cool. All right, you see that little rusty box right there? Just hit it, and you see we blacked out the tunnel. This specific tunnel area. It's not really that bright, but it's still worth something. And then you're just chasing around the cops everywhere. I mean, no, the cops are chasing you. So you need to make another quick escape. So what if you can't escape? What if this place is like a dead end or something? I don't know. You're pretty much screwed at that point. But you see this exit right here? Well, that is your other way to the criminal hideout. But basically, the criminals are being chased by the police. So what you can do is use the pickaxe and you can hit this metal beam right here just twice. And yeah, you can pretty much make the wood fall down. And you can clear debris right here so that you can just, in case you changed your mind, you want to be arrested and stuff. I don't know why you want that, but never mind. So, yeah, this is pretty cool and all. This new mine system is pretty nice. Personally, I would have asked to have a mining diamonds or something around here. It could be considered illegal activity since I guess this tunnel by itself is already illegal, to say the least. But yeah, overall pretty cool update. Well, I wouldn't say it's that cool. Previously we had map expansions and stuff, but I guess we can make do with this. Oh yeah, before I forget, we also have to check out the new sheriff uniform stuff. So let's just go to the sheriff's office. Um, oh, dang. How long do I have left? 143 seconds. I don't want to wait. Let's just okay. Let's just quickly do a transition so that we can get this out of here. Just real quick. All right. So as you can see right here, we're in the sheriff's office. So let's just gonna make this quick because I want to wrap up this video already. But let's start with the Class A uniform. So Class A is pretty much the same thing as the police uniforms. It's just lighter in tone and color. So as you can see right here, we have a tie, body cam on the left, and there's radio and badge right here. We also have the radio pouch over here, I guess. The Class B uniforms just shifts body can to the center and tie is removed. Like I said, all the sheriff's uniform is very much a lighter tone in terms of the color. And well, it's pretty much the same thing as the police uniforms, just lighter in tone. Which means that the Class C uniform is also the pretty much same thing. It's just a short sleeve version of the Class B uniform and it's lighter in tone. So yeah, nothing to really talk about here. Yeah, there's nothing much to talk about here. Overall, part one and part two of the summer update is pretty cool, I guess. There could be a lot more that could be added. Normally, there will be a map expansion to add to all of this new stuff. I personally think this is a update that has a lot of missed opportunities. You could have been able to mine diamonds in the new cave system. You also have a pretty disappointing brownie. Like it looks like a slab of dirt with nuts in it. Maybe you could also have incorporated cooking into the game. That way, people are more enticed to join these teams, and rather than just sit there and become AFKs, just so that they can grind some money. But overall, I guess this update is pretty cool. We have several new vehicles and some new buildings as well. Overall, pretty nice. I think there could be a lot more that could be added, but in the end, it does have tried their best, I guess. Overall, I rate the two parts of the summer update and 11 out of 20. 7 out of 10 for the part 1 and 4 out of 10 for part 2. Don't question my decisions. Anyways, I gotta go right now. So, yeah. Later, people. This is Lowerbird 2008, going 10-7.